And this is where it all began for me, Montreal.
Here's Oscar Peterson with his version of Chinatown.
Montreal was known as a city of good times. It was a liberal atmosphere. The alcohol was flowing freely, even during the Prohibition era. So musicians liked to come here to work. The added attraction for black musicians was that the prejudice here, while it existed, was a lot less noticeable than in the United States. So black musicians could work on the same bandstand as a white musician comfortably. The Second World War brought a lot of business to town because this was a staging center for the army, so there were a lot of soldiers in town. And the nightclub industry and the dance halls were just hopping. So through the 1940s up until the early 1950s, this was really the golden era.
In the middle of all of this, I started doing radio broadcasts. I won the Ken Sobel Amateur Show. And, you know, I became a sort of a mini celebrity, certainly in my classroom and even in the school. I got permission to use the piano in the auditorium at Montreal High. That was the best way to have a bunch of girls come down, because they all come down in lunch hour to hear me play, you know. So I became like the guy, you know. My dad explained what he wanted from me when I came to him and said, I no longer am interested in high school studies. When I should be doing algebra, I'm writing parts for the trio or whatever, piano, and composing tunes. I remember he used to look at me and said, there are a lot of jazz piano players out there. I said, yeah. He said, you're just going to be another one of them? I didn't know what he meant. And then he finally said, I can't let you leave high school to be a jazz piano player. If you're going to be the best, I'll let you go.